Hi, how's it going? Welcome or welcome back. We're back on Pepperwood for build number 10. This island is going by so fast. We actually only have two more builds after today, which is crazy because it feels like just yesterday I started it. So today we are going to be working on a carrot farm with Coco. So she's going to move right here. This is going to be her little farm. It's not going to be too big, but it is going to be a lot longer than how the other ones were. Um, But yeah, hopefully this wheat field won't cause too much lag in her area. I don't think it will. Nothing seems to be disappearing when we walk over here, so that's kind of a good sign. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So how's your day going? Are you up to anything new? Are you starting in Autumn Island? Are you playing other games with a cozy feeling? Anything planned? I'm actually pretty wide awake today. It's it's actually 10 o'clock at night that I'm filming this. I've mentioned before, I live in a really noisy area. Hopefully that'll be changing soon. I just toured a new apartment. So hopefully I can actually get out of this very noisy area and get to a place where I don't have to film specific times, and I can just kind of film whenever I feel like it instead of having to wait until late at night, basically when the quiet time starts. Not that it matters. So it's 10 o'clock at night. I have my Dutch Bros drink. It's 6 espresso shots with some creamer. It is absolutely delicious, and something tells me I'm gonna have like the best sleep of my life when I get done filming. So I'm contemplating if we should go ahead and get Coco's house and customize it and just go ahead and move her in all at once. It might just be easier this way. We don't have to wait until the very end, and I can actually go ahead and figure out how I want her little walkway, because I don't think I want it to be completely straight. I'm honestly thinking maybe have her little entrance right here, and then it can kind of go up and do a little a little curve, a little weaving. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get her house and customize it and move it real quick. Okay, so we have Coco placed down. Let's go ahead, fast forward by one day and get her moved in. Okay, we're back. I time traveled and it was still raining, so I just went back to September 30th, and it's nice and clear. I would like to picture a nice crisp breeze kind of flowing, although nothing's moving. We're gonna picture it. Yeah, so we already have everything picked up. We already got our little construction hat on, so let's go ahead and we need to figure out this path. Like I said, I think I want it to start right here, and then maybe kind of go around here, and maybe, ooh, like that. Yeah, I just kind of want like a weird looking path. I don't want it to be straight. I know that. So let me figure that out. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, I think I figured out a good walking path, which I really like it. It looks more on the natural side. Now I just have to figure out the carrot part. I was kind of thinking maybe something diagonal. Kind of sucks that these paths don't like automatically connect like these do. It would have been cool if they could. I mean, we could just keep them like that, but I would rather not, so I may need to rethink it. I mean, or we could just keep it here and then add a whole bunch of maybe just that stuff in the middle where the green part is, you know? Let's fiddle around with it and see. Okay, so this is kind of the design and shapes I came up with. Like I said, every farm, I kind of want like a different little shape for each of them. Just like how on real farms, if you look at it from a sky view, they all look different. They all have like their own little designs. I guess maybe that's the way they do the plowing. I don't know farms, but they always look different, and you can always tell like, oh, that's one, that's another. So I figured maybe this one, she kind of just did it in an unusual pattern. And then right here, I went ahead and did this 3x3. We're gonna fence it off. I'm thinking maybe we can do some like not fully grown carrots where you can see them grown. Maybe those are like her prized rare carrots. I actually did Google this, and it says the most rare carrot is called the white carrot or the lunar white. So maybe she's growing some like rare types of carrots, and those are off limits for everyone. Like these are specifically for her. And maybe they just need some extra care, so that's why she keeps them right here. So maybe we can do something like that. I think that will be really cute. And then up front, we still have plenty of room to add a couple, maybe like a little seating bench and just a few little things that I haven't figured out what exactly to put right here. We'll see what I have in my pockets. I think I laid all these items out a day or two ago. I don't honestly remember when I did it. So yeah, we'll see what past me ended up putting out, thinking that we would use, and then if not, we can always go back to the storage. But for now, let's go ahead and work on this. I did go ahead and grab the vertical board fence and the barbed wire fence. So let's put those down real quick and we'll go from there. Okay, so we'll finish up that vertical board fence on the next build. That's going to be... I'm hoping it won't be a long video with the next one because it will be Goldie's house and the museum at once. So hopefully it won't be too long. I'm trying to keep them not over 30 minutes. I know the last two were pretty long, especially the Wheatfield one. I think right there is good for now. Actually, let's go ahead and pop it right there. And we'll end it right there, and then let's bring it in. Is that even? I mean, I thought it wouldn't matter, but I say that and it really wouldn't matter to me. Alright, so that looks pretty good. It's actually bigger than I was thinking it would be. Oh, well, that's gonna be cute. Okay, so let's find out what I put down. So we have a spooky scarecrow. Isn't this 4x4? Oh, we might want to put that. Oh no, it's this one. Which one am I thinking of? I don't remember. Okay, but yeah, that one. Actually, you know what we need to do first, silly me? We need to put down a whole bunch of random codes because why not? But not right there. We don't want it right there. We want it right here. I did go and grab a few flowers off screen. Oh, I didn't show you what I did. Okay, we're gonna pause real quick. Yeah, I went ahead and started filling in the edge of the river. I went ahead and finished our little road right here, just so I can kind of figure out like how much room we have for everything. And I did pop down our future build stuff. I was trying to be a little bit more prepared than what I've been the last couple of builds. And then I did go ahead and drop down some decoy ducks and some mushrooms. I forgot I brought them, or yeah, brought them over from a treasure island. And we have yet to use them, so I went ahead and kind of popped those down. Hello, Goldie. And I went ahead and went all the way down this side of the river too. Added the ducks, some mushrooms, and then I thought this would be cute. These little pumpkin seat thingies. Thought that would be cute. Some custom codes, and then the football. So I went ahead and did that, which I like it. And luckily I still had some flowers left over. I did not grab bushes. Unfortunately, by the time I finished up grabbing the flowers, my pockets were full. So we got some random codes, got cute little orange flowers, got the mice, got the birds. I went ahead and added fox in the back corner. Let's see, what do we have? We have a spooky scarecrow, so we're gonna add that right here. Okay, so the bad part about this game is they don't have a lot of carrot items, like just the carrots. So I think these are called the pickled veggies. So we're just gonna pretend they're different pickled carrots, which I didn't know carrots come in literally all different colors, including apparently black. So yeah, I went ahead and grabbed a couple of those. I thought I grabbed a couple of those. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I grabbed 2 of them, so maybe these are her pickled carrots that people can come pick up. Okay, the wheat field. Let's put this right by this box. Like this area needs any more wheat field, but we're gonna add it right there. Okay, so that's all the items I have. I'm gonna go ahead and plant down the carrots real quick. I am so glad I edited out everything that's been going on since I started planting these carrots. Raise your hand if you have a significant other that will just burst in the room saying some of the most unhinged, I don't want to call it garbage, but just something the most unhinged of. My husband just burst into the room telling me something that I'm not going to repeat. And he just looks at me after he finishes this whole rant and just looks, "Are you recording?" "Yes, dear." "Oh, no." Oh, it's funny. Okay, so we are almost done. Actually, I didn't realize how many carrots we were going to use. I think because we started out with 30 and then I had to go grab 30 more, which I'm super glad I picked up a whole bunch at the Treasure Island. It looks like we have used over 50 carrots alone, which I'm actually really glad because looking at it, it didn't look like it was going to be that much. And I just didn't want it to look as like super empty compared to the other ones. So this is actually really good. Okay. And these are going to be the last 2 carrots. Now these, we have to remember, we have to pluck these. And by we have to remember, I gotta remember because I will 100% forget. So here we are, last carrots, perfect. All right, so this is what we are working with. Oh, it's so stinking cute. Oh, we don't even have everything in yet. Okay. Oh, so cute. All right, we need trees and foliage. So I need to figure out what we do and do not have. So what do you think about this cute dress? Isn't it adorable? The code will be in the description with the rest of the codes. It's made by another creator. She goes by Call Me Deja Vu. I believe she also has a YouTube channel too where I think she just did an island tour. But I will put her code for this amazing dress. She has a couple other like designs with the same like fall colors like that, and then she also does a whole bunch of other clothes which look so awesome. But yeah, I saw this and I just had to wear. I thought it would be perfect for a little carrot farm because I was trying so hard to figure out like what can I wear that kind of looks like a carrot. Okay, so we do have 4 bushes, which is perfect, so it doesn't look like I will need too many. So let's pop down some trees. Oh, let's drop a couple more mushrooms around here, and then we still need to fill in this little bit and this little bit. I have no idea what I want to do. Same with right here. What? Because we have a tree right here. Maybe we can, and we have plenty of room. What about a windmill? I mean, I know it's a little bit close, but maybe if we kind of scooch it. What do we think? I think once the trees are grown, you won't be able to see the windmill as much, so you'll hopefully just be able to see like a little bit. I think that might look really good. And then over here, turn that off. Over here should be covered by that tree. So honestly, we could just maybe put like a bench. And I did pick up more like of the soil sacks. What are they called? I don't remember. I'll remember the word here in a minute. We can put that right here. And maybe a watering can, something simple. And then, like I said, this should cover most of that. And then just have to figure out what to do right here. Maybe a cute little table. I think I picked up some carrot food, so maybe we can do something like that. Or we can do a stall. That might work too. Let's see. Picked up a couple things. Let's see. Do we want to put a code under the bench? You know what? No, let's go ahead and we'll just keep it grassy. I think that'll still look really good. Kind of more, oh geez. Kind of natural. Alright, I did grab stacked bags. That's the word I was looking for. Let's put the stacked bags right here. Maybe give them a scooch so it's on half a tile. And then I do want to put down this little code. We've only used it one time in front of resident services, but let's use it again. And it can go right. This mug, I gotta figure out what I want to do with it. Maybe we'll just put it right here, but I gotta find the way that it is a clip show. Yes, look at it. It has a cute little carrot. I didn't know. We're gonna zoom in. Oh my god. I was sitting here customizing stuff and I was like, oh, I can customize the mug. I knew you could, but I didn't know like what you could add. And look at the carrot. Okay, so perfect. Maybe, okay. Maybe she's like me, where if I'm drinking my coffee or pretty much any drink, I will end up sitting it down and then I forget where I put it. So maybe it's like a cold cup of tea or coffee, and maybe she walked outside to check on her carrots, see how they're doing, sat it down, and then forgot about it. I'm gonna go ahead, just do a couple little things, just like water the carrots. And then we'll time travel real quick just to get the trees grown in, and then we'll see how it looks. Honestly, this build did not take very long at all, so we may go ahead and fix Nook's Cranny, if I can talk. Got something to change over there. Okie dokie, we are back. Trees are grown, and it's looking pretty good. Kind of want to add something right here, but to be honest, I'm not quite sure what I want to add. So for now, we will just leave it bare while I think about it. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, oh that looks good. And that's what I mean with the boxes and the tree fully grown. You can barely like see how big the windmill is, but it's right there, and I really like that. And then when you walk in, we have all of our carrots. Ooh, let's go ahead and pluck these real quick. Okay, so her rare carrots right there, and then all of the carrots are looking really good. I like the way it came out. It has kind of like a homey, but it feels way bigger than I originally thought, because when I mapped it out, I was like, oh no, it looks so small. Like, I don't want to be so mean to Coco because she's like one of my favorites, and I was giving her such a tiny spot, but it feels so cozy. Oh, it's cute. I honestly wish she was. Is she home? No. Okay, so she's somewhere out. Usually she's been hanging around resident services a lot lately. Hopefully I can get her walking in here and it would look so cute. But yeah, that's the end of her build. Like I said, I gotta figure out what I want to do right here. I'm not too sure because we already have all of that over there maybe, and I don't want to add too many more pumpkin items. Push that forward maybe. You know, let me fix this. I'm gonna pull this up and I want to put the little lace part down. So yeah, that looks a little bit better. What if we scooch it? Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure out what to do right here. I maybe just add flowers. I'm not sure. So yeah, we'll leave it bare for now. But yeah, that's the end of Coco's farm. I think it looks good. So like I said, we're gonna go ahead. I don't think this is gonna be too long of a video. I'm just going to go ahead and make a little change to Nook's Cranny. So let's head over there. Okay, so we are going to be redoing this little area. We did have a couple different items right here, but this whole little stretch going down was just it was empty and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with it. It just kind of looked a little out of place. It didn't look very natural. And that was until Cozy Grassing had mentioned a flower field, which I just so happened to have been playing Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, and I came across one of the items that they currently have, and it's called the grass cluster or something like that. And I thought it would be perfect if we go ahead and make kind of like a little orange and yellow hyacinth like little garden area, which I think would be really cute, especially because their little, what do you call it, like above the windows is orange and yellow too. So I figured that would be perfect. And it kind of goes with our color scheme too of the orange and yellow. So let's go ahead and try and figure out how we want to do this, because I still want to go ahead and keep the same items, but I do want to go ahead and add this flower field in just to kind of fill it in a little bit and make it a little bit better than what it was. And we do have Patty over here somewhere. Oh, I think she's right there. Yep, she's popping out now. What I say, she always makes an appearance. Okay, that's not too bad. It does kind of fill it out. We don't have any awkward spots, which is really nice. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And what did I say? Coco would be here. Oh, and Bones is here. Look at them. This is perfect. And she's gonna sit right over there. Is Bones gonna use the little gate that I made for him to walk back home? Oh my god. Is he? Cue the cheering. Yes, that is literally why I did that. So they can kind of like cross each other's like farms. Alright friends, that's gonna be it for today's build. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Pepperwood's coming to an end. I think, yeah, this is video 10, and there's only going to be a total of 13. So we only have technically 2 more builds and then the tour video. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. And Coco's here to say goodbye to us. and she's reading her book. But all right, have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye.